I am back with another tutorial. I was sick all of last week, so I'm sorry if my voice goes in and out during this video, but I'm really excited to do this because this is something that's been requested for months and months. This is just a simple, natural, everyday look, and I've been getting a lot of comments asking me to update my everyday routine. This look focuses mostly just on the skin and the brows, not a whole lot on the eyes, just a little bit of liner and mascara. I hope you like it, and let's jump right into it. So I've got the liner and the mascara on this eye, and I've done my eyebrow as well. And you can see it's not much of a difference, but again, I want this to be a really natural, easy, everyday look. I start at the halfway point of my lash line and just draw out to the outer corner and just stop right there. So now I'm taking a flat brush, it's a clean flat brush, and I'm just going to use this to spread out the liner and kind of smudge it out so it's not such a harsh line. Now that I've done my top lash line, I'm also going to define just my lower lash line right here. So I'm going to go onto the waterline. So again, only defining, not anything dramatic. Now for some of you who are blonde or more fair, if you like this softer brown look but it's still not quite dark enough for you, because I know you want some more definition for your eyes, I have another little trick. You're just going to take an angled liner brush, and I'm taking the Inglot matte gel liner in black, and just for the sake of more definition, I'm going to take this black and apply it to the inner rim of my top lash line. So this is just going to give me a lot more definition. So now I'm ready to move on to the mascara. I'm going to be using the Eyeko I Do mascara. It is the perfect everyday mascara. It makes my lashes really long and it kind of just fans them out. So I'm going to go in and apply, starting at the base and kind of wiggling the wand up. And now on to the brows, or brow, should I say. And lately I've been loving the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow product for brows. I actually use the blonde and the dark brown. I know that sounds weird because I don't look like I should be using anything that's blonde, but the blonde isn't that light, and also it kind of gives me a softer look when I use it just at the beginning parts of my brows, and then once I get toward the end, then I use the dark brown. So I just like a softer, fuller look, so that's why I use the blonde first. I'm going to show you how. So I'm going to take this angled brow brush, and just like liner, I anchor my pinky somewhere in my face, and I'm just going to go in with short, quick strokes and just start filling in. And now I'm going to use the dark brown to fill in the ends. Just going to go in. And that's it for the brow routine. Of course, for an everyday look, for a daytime look, you want to make sure you're using an SPF. Never leave your house without it. I definitely don't. So I'm going to be using one of my favorites by Murad. It's the Essential C Day Moisturizer, and it's got an SPF 30, which is perfect for everyday use. Just going to apply this everywhere. Now onto the foundation. For everyday use, I don't really like to use my favorite, the Makeup Forever HD foundation. It's a great foundation, but it's just a little heavy for every day. So today I'm actually going to be using a tinted moisturizer by Beauty Addicts. It's called the Mineral Sheer Tint, and the color is Natural Glow. But I'm also going to mix this with just a drop of the Makeup Forever HD foundation, just for a tad more coverage. So I'm going to put that on the back of my hand, and then again just add a little drop of the Makeup Forever. And now to apply, I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender, and it's moist. So I'm just going to pick it up and start stippling it onto my face. So this really turned out to be the perfect color and amount of coverage for me. And when you're using the Beauty Blender, you definitely want to make sure you're always using it moist. Never use it just completely dry. Now moving on to the under eyes. I'm not going to be using a concealer because for an everyday look, I just think it's a little bit too heavy for me. So instead, I'm going to be using this highlighting pen by Givenchy. It's called Mr. Light, and I'm using number 3. But instead of applying the pen directly under my eyes like I normally would, I'm going to be using this Beauty Addicts brush. I don't know why I haven't discovered this before, but it's the best. I don't know what it is, it just makes it look airbrushed. So I'm going to put the highlighting pen on the back of my hand and take it with the brush and just begin painting under my eyes. And anytime you're brightening up your under eye area, you want to make sure it's not just your under eye, but you want to extend it down along your nose and all the way out to the outer corner. Some nice brightening action. Okay, so now my face has just a really nice glow to it, but there are certain parts that I kind of want to cancel out the shine. So I'm going to be using my favorite powder product, and you will never hear me say that ever again because I'm just not a fan of powders at all. But this one by Fresh, it's called the Face Luster, and the color is Sandy Lane. Usually one would use a setting powder in a situation like this, but I just love this powder so much, so I'm going to be using this instead. If you're olive or have warmer yellow undertones, this is the perfect powder color for you. And moving on to the blush. For an everyday look, I love a nice pop of bright, kind of light pink. So I'm going to be using Tarte, and the color is Doll Face. It's just a really nice blue-based pink. So I'm just going to tap that into my cheeks. I'm going to go for an overall bronze, and of course I'm using my favorite, the Betty Luminizer by The Balm. And I'm just taking a big fluffy brush, and again, I'm going to go through and just add an overall bronze glow to my face. I'm not going to do any heavy-duty contouring. And now all that's left is the lips. Now for me, if I'm just getting ready for an ordinary day, I like just a regular no color balm. Lately I've been using the Amore Pacific Moisture Bound Lip Treatment. It's just a clear lip treatment, but it gives me mega shine, and it's also good for my lips. But I know that some of you are more into a little bit of color for an everyday look, and that's totally cool. Usually I think a nude or a light pink works perfectly for every day. So I'm going to use this nude gloss by Whitening Lightning. I would never expect them to have a great lip product, but I actually really love this gloss. So that is it for my everyday makeup tutorial. Truthfully, I probably do even less than this on an everyday basis, but I wanted to just show you guys a nice, simple, and easy look that you can create every day for school, for the office, for just going out and running errands. I think the natural look is going to be so huge this year, so I'm definitely going to be using this look a lot more. So I hope you enjoyed one of my favorite looks, and I hope you liked it too. If you did, you know what to do. Give it a like and share. As always, guys, thank you for taking the time to watch. I love you, and I will see you next time.